Hi everyone, welcome back to another video regarding Koko eating banana. It's part of a binary search series only. This is an interesting question, I must say. So there is a guy named Koko who want to eat bananas, okay? And there are piles available. See, there are piles of bananas, and each pile has a varying number of bananas in it. Okay, some has three bananas, some has two bananas, some has 10 bananas, and so on. There is also another argument which is nothing but integer age, which tells us uh, the total amount of time the Coco has in order to complete eating this all the pies. Okay. So here this is a good example that they have shown. In piles there are this number of bananas 1432, and he has about 9 hours to complete each of the piles, all right, to each of the bananas. Now what I can do, I can eat this one banana, okay, one banana, okay, in 1 hour, okay. Let's say my eating rate is bananas per hour, rate is one banana. In that case, what I'll do, I'll eat this one banana in 1 hour, right? Then I'll move to next pile. I'll eat one more banana from the second pile, then another banana from the same pile, okay, in the next hour. So I'll take 4 hours to complete this pile. Correct or not? I'll require 4 hours to complete this particular pile. So basically, hours to eat from a pile would be number of bananas in pile divided by speed, or I should say bananas per hour, by bananas per hour. So let's use this formula to calculate this one in order to check. There are three bananas in pile, and I'll take with speed of one bananas per hour. I'll take 3 hours. Yes, that is correct. Now let's say I increase the speed to two bananas. Okay, I'm restless. I want to eat more bananas. In that case, what will happen? Uh, let's start with first one. First banana, I'll eat in like half an hour. Then I should move to next one, correct? Because I'm able to eat two bananas per hour, and this pile has just one single banana, so I should move to next one and eat from the next pile as well. But no, there is a restriction here that each hour you may choose a pile of bananas and eat k bananas from that pile. If the pile has less than k bananas, k is nothing but the number of bananas I'm trying to eat, okay, bananas per hour. You may finish eating the pile, but you cannot eat from another pile in the same hour. Okay, so this is the restriction that you need to keep in mind. Okay, now use this formula. Uh, for the first case, 1 divided by yes number two bananas per hour, so it should be about 0.5 hours to eat the bananas in first pile. But as they have mentioned, you can just eat in a single hour, you can just eat from a single pie, okay. So I think every time you will be spending at least 1 hour on a particular pile, okay. So there is no chance of having 1.5, 2.5, 0.5. It should be either 1, 2, 3, that way, right? So what we'll do, we will use the ceiling function of Python in order to round it off to the higher end, so it will become 1 hour. Okay, even though I have eaten in like half an hour, I'll uh, waste about 1 hour of time in that particular pile. Then I'll move to the next one. It has four bananas by two, that will become 2 hours. Okay, great. Then I'll move to the third pile, third pile, it has three bananas by two, it will become 1.5. But no, as we have sealed it, okay, sealed it, it should become 2 hours again, because I cannot eat from another pile. And as I've started the second hour, okay, it's 1.5, so I am starting the second hour, so I need to complete that in the same pile. Okay, it will become 2 hours. So that is the basic logic. Now, if we think about it, if I want to find the minimum integer, okay, that you can eat all bananas, the first thing that comes in my mind is, let me eat the maximum number of bananas in each pile. Okay, maximum number of bananas from all the piles. So here, which is the maximum? Maximum is 4. Okay, so if I can eat the pile which has maximum bananas in just a single hour, which is the minimum hour I'll need, minimum number of hours I'll need, then I should eat everything in the least amount of time. Correct. So if my number of bananas per hour is 4 bananas, okay, so I'll be able to complete each pile in single hour, because this is the highest. And if I'm completing the highest in 4 hours, a single hour, then everything else should be completed in single hour as well. So in that case, with a rate of eating 4 bananas per hour, my total hours to eat everything will become 4 hours, because I'm taking 1 hour each. Okay, and even less than hour for pile 0, 2, and 3. Okay, but we need to identify minimum integer k. Okay, so I need to reduce this particular number, so I can get the most optimal answer. Okay, so that I can also complete everything in hour h, as well as I am able to uh, eat everything. Okay, and I can eat comfortably. 4 bananas per hour is too much for me. Okay, so I'll try to find the best possible hour. So now let's dive in how we can solve this particular one with binary search. Okay, so I'll make some array for me, left, comma, right, NIGST 0, comma, l- maximum of pi. Okay, I know that if I eat maximum number of bananas that is available in a single pile, that is 4 in this case, I will be obviously get the most highest possible answer. Okay, and at least I need to start with 1 bananas. Okay, there is nothing such as 0 bananas. We need to at least eat a single banana every day. So this is our solution array. Okay, this is our solution array. Either I eat 1 banana, or either I eat maximum number of bananas. In between, I'll get some solution to have minimum integer k, such that all bananas can be eaten in 1 hour. Because let's say sometimes with pace of 1 hour, I might not be able to complete everything in 8 hours. Okay, so that is also a thing that need to be taken care of. While left less than equal to right, because I'm completing it every day. And as we know that if I if I eat maximum number of bananas that is available, I will be surely able to complete in minimum amount of time. Okay, minimum amount of time. But I'm not thinking of minimum amount of time. I'm thinking of minimum bananas per hour of hour. Okay. Okay. Now let's start again. Now bananas per hour should be equal to bananas per hour should be equal to either zero, either maximum, or somewhere in between. Okay, so H H somewhere in between, like a classic binary search. Okay, I'm trying to find everything will make sense once I complete this one. Hours to eat. Okay, let's start with zero because I'll start with zero and try eating each and everything. For pile in piles, I'll eat hours to eat will be what what was the formula that we saw? Number of bananas by speed. Okay, so that's the same thing I'll be using. Pile by speed, bananas per hour. Okay, and let me, and what we saw as well, that I cannot eat partially. Okay, in partial number of hours, I need to spend entire hour in that particular pile only. Okay, even though my speed is higher. So now, if hours to eat is first of all greater than h, okay, because that is the basic baseline condition that we need to eat everything in uh, h hours. Okay, if uh, everything is suitable in less than equal to h hour, then only what I'll do is, then that's my option, that I can check if this speed of eating is more bananas per hour, or my maximum speed of eating is more. Okay, which is nothing but this. So I'll try to improve. I'm improving here in this case. Like, okay, banana, and yes, I'm trying to improve in this case because I know that I can complete everything in the maximum speed, but I'm trying to find the minimum one. Okay, which I can get. And if this particular solution is less than my target, age is nothing but target. In that case, I'll move to more slower side, because okay, I can eat bananas in this much hour. Let me try finding more optimal bananas per hour. Okay. So right will become bananas per hour minus one, maybe. Yes, because I need to reduce the speed, and the speed is more reduced on the left hand side. Okay, I'm coming towards this side, maximum to one side. Okay. Mm. Yes, if we are not able to complete this much amount of bananas in the specified hours, then obviously I need to increase my speed. So left will become bananas per hour plus one. Okay, because there is no option to slowing down the speed. We need to move faster. Okay, I need to move from towards the maximum number of possible eating. Return press result. Let's check if everything works. Okay, it works. Let's submit. Yes, that's working. So that was the solved approach for Coco eating banana.